Okay, so cyber attacks. These aren't just a pain in the you-know-what. They're a full-blown existential threat to, pretty much everyone. We're talking trillions of dollars here, folks. Trillions. That's not chump change. That's like buy a small country money. According to all projections, it's only gonna get worse. Think of this as the digital apocalypse. Instead of zombies, though, swap in hackers and hoodies. Cyber attacks aren't just about some bored teenager stealing your selfies, though that's pretty annoying too. Anyway, we're talking data breaches that make the news, financial fraud that makes your stomach churn, and intellectual property theft that can cripple a company. What's the fallout? Reputational damage that sticks to you like glitter, we all love that, and the loss of sensitive data that can haunt you for years. What constitutes a cyber threat? This is basically any time someone tries to sneak into your digital fortress uninvited. Just think of it as a digital home invasion, but instead of nabbing your big screen TV or the cash you got stuffed under the mattress, they're after your company's crown jewels. These threats come from all sorts of shady characters, criminal gangs, state-sponsored spies, and even that weird guy in accounting who's always giving you the side eye. Anyway, we've got two main flavors of threats. Flavor 1, outsider threats. These are the classic villains. Think hackers, organized crime, really anyone trying to break in from the outside. Then you've got insider threats. These are the wolves in sheep's clothing. They're the people who already have access, like employees, contractors, maybe even your own business partners. They decide to go rogue. Think disgruntled employees, negligent coworkers who click on every link, or just plain old bad actors. So how are we going to fight back? Cybersecurity, baby. It's not just a buzzword. It's your digital shield. And at the heart of it is the CIA triad. What the heck's that stand for? C's for confidentiality. That's keeping secrets secret. Think Fort Knox for your data. Then there's integrity. That's making sure your data hasn't been tampered with. No one wants their financial records rewritten by a hacker. And then you've got A for availability. This is ensuring your systems are up and running when you need them. Because when a website's down, it's like a store that has a close sign hanging. So what about cybersecurity compliance? Yeah, sure. This is about following the rules of the road, but for the internet. And look, trust me, you don't want to get pulled over by the compliance police. Agencies like the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, and the Department of Defense, well, these are the traffic cops of the digital world. They're setting the standards and they're handing out the fines. NIST 800 Section 53? Yeah, think of this one as the highway code for cybersecurity. SOC 2? Sure, that's your cybersecurity report card, proving you're playing by the rules. So what's the bottom line, folks? Cybersecurity isn't optional. It's essential. So pay attention, people. Your job, and maybe even your company, is going to depend on it.